Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. What a game. Yo, what's up? If this is your first time here, I am Lo Mortifer, and I'm gonna briefly talk about the ending of Kingdom Hearts and my key takeaways from the actual game. Before we get into this, I'm not a video game analysis person. This is literally just my opinion, my takeaways from the game, so I'm sorry if I get a couple of facts wrong entirely, or just I don't take away the same things you did from the game, or even what was intended. To even understand the ending of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we have to go back to the start. Sora's home. Initially, we see these groups of friends on a secluded island with sandy beaches, exotic trees and shrubbery, and smaller wooden structures. We're introduced shortly to Sora, Riku, Kairi, Tidus, Selphie, and Wakka. Me personally, I believe these characters are introduced to us to further magnify what Kingdom Hearts is about to our protagonists, Sora, Goofy, and Donald. The overall message I believe Kingdom Hearts was trying to show us through our protagonists were that the power of love and strength can overcome any obstacle. We could take a time to review Sora and Riku under Ansem's control, the original fight, where Sora lost the Keyblade as it was originally meant for Riku. Initially, Riku mocks Sora.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I believe Riku says this because in Riku's eyes, power is what he needs. It's what drives him to achieve his goals, which was ultimately protecting Kairi, helping Kairi. Before I play the next clip of how Sora responded, we have to realize that Sora and Riku, they are down different paths but have the same goal, the same objective. And it's interesting because Sora responds to Riku by saying,
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart!
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
I earlier touched upon the fact that I believe that what the game was trying to show us is that love and strength can overcome any obstacle. The love that Sora had for the people that he had met, his friends, Donald and Goofy, even Riku himself, all of those experiences shaped him into believing truly that he didn't need the Keyblade. Sora had concluded that his friends were his power instead of the Keyblade. Instead of raw strength, his friends and his experiences kept him going. And that's why I believe in the end, the Keyblade chose Sora. Going back once again to my original point, the love and strength in friends that can overcome any obstacle. Funnily enough, in the final battle against Ansem, where he transforms into some sort of amalgamation of the Heartless, we are separated from Donald and Goofy. And in this separation, the different phases of the fight, in my personal experience at least, the first phase was the most difficult one. Seeing Sora being isolated, alone, fighting Ansem by himself. I personally played the game on the proud mode, so I felt as if when you were by yourself, it was much more difficult to beat Ansem. I had maybe 2 hours of tries. It really shows the beauty of the game and how drastically the game could change as you lost your allies, your friends, Donald and Goofy, your supports. And after clearing their rooms and defeating Ansem, it supports Sora's belief that his friends are his power. Friendship, and as corny as it may be, the power of that friendship allowed them to defeat Ansem together. I like this ending specifically for Sora and Riku because the only words that Riku has said to Sora were,
Take care of her.
And although Sora and Riku hadn't properly spoke on calm terms since the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, it still felt like they had conclusions of those conversations that they never actually had, and the themes that were overall addressed in the story. One of them being power or love, another to protect Kairi, but ultimately it's summarized in 4 simple words. Riku understood that his path was wrong, and Sora's path of friendship and love, and what bred of that was fighting as a group instead of individualism. I think that we can look at a lot of parallels in life and compare it to Kingdom Hearts. Wars, poverty, and overall neglect. A lot of these things, I'm not saying all of them, but many times it could be boiled down to love and power, being power hungry. Tell me if I'm reaching, I may be reaching here, but we see a lot of memories from Sora, Riku, and Kairi, which come from when they were very young. We don't necessarily have to see that. We've seen them as they are in Kingdom Hearts. We've seen them all together on an island. It would be very easy to represent them as having those moments, but older. But what I'm trying to highlight is that I think Kingdom Hearts is trying to show that children are in the purest form love. We see a lot of the time in the real world that the next generation is always highlighted. The next generation is meant to carry on society. I think that they're shown as kids to show that, you know, they are impressionable. And I think we see how impressionable they really are when Riku is shown to be manipulated by Maleficent. Even Sora adopting this "my friends are my power" mindset, meeting Donald and Goofy and many others along the way. It just shows how impressionable they really were. It could have been Sora instead of Riku, manipulated by Ansem and Malevolent. After all, it is said that kids are like sponges. They all sponge up their environment, all the negatives, all the positives, and I think that is what Kingdom Hearts has shown us as well. But to conclude my yap session, I just wanted to say that Kingdom Hearts is a must-play series. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is a must-play game. I believe that it could change someone's perspective on life, or even the small things like working together and abandoning this individualistic mindset. To this day, I still suffer with this, but I believe that one step at a time, every experience at a time, every friendship at a time, every push at a time can propel you in that right direction. As a Christian, I think I can see a lot of the parallels between the teachings of Christ and some of the points I've brought up earlier. The Bible teaches that we must run away from temptation. We cannot be it. It's also often taught that a friend sharpens a friend like iron, and a friend can stick closer than a brother.
Huh? Ah!
Hey, Pluto! Where have you been?
Huh?
Gosh, that's the King's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
Yep.
Guys, let's go!